Let's learn to get the headstand right. Attempt the following demonstrations only if you have been practicing the headstand already. Let's begin by sitting on the mat, placing the forearms onto the ground, measuring your elbows so that they are shoulder distance apart. Place the crown of the head between the palms, using the palms to fence the head. Fingers are interlocked. Lift the knees off and check for the shoulders. Keep moving the shoulders away from the ears and the neck, and then slowly start to move on your tiptoes to the closest point. Very slowly we'll begin to lift one knee off, take it to chest. Repeat and change on the other side, keeping your foot flexed and engaged. Doing this to prepare to lift up in the entire pose. When you're ready, let both feet go off. Stay here for the longest time possible. Only when you feel ready, lift one leg up, followed by the other. Keeping your legs as engaged as possible, making sure the shoulders are strong and not collapsing. Tighten the muscles around the hip and slowly bend the knees to release. Relax into child's pose for a bit. Only when you feel comfortable with this demonstration, move on to the next one. Here we will press up to lift into the headstand. Get your alignment right and then slowly get the knees off. Walk to the closest point, lifting both legs together, making sure the core is fully engaged, straightening the legs and elongating upwards to the sky, keeping the shoulders strong. Very slowly flex your feet and with control, bring your legs down. Relax into the child's pose. Rest entirely.
To begin, sit in Dandasana and bend the right leg, placing the heel outside the right buttock. Bend the left leg and place the left heel outside the left buttock. The toes are pointing to the back and the hips are resting on the floor. Place the palms in Chin Mudra on the thighs. The elbows are softly bent and the spine is tall. To release Virasana, place both palms on the left side and straighten the right leg out. Move the palms to the right and extend the left leg out. A variation of the posture that you can practice is Supta Virasana or reclined hero pose. To begin the practice, place your palms behind the hips. Drop the elbows down to the mat and stay here for a few breaths. If you are comfortable, allow the entire spine to rest on the floor. You can deepen the posture by placing your hands overhead. Stay in this posture for a few breaths. To release, place your palms on the heels, tuck the chin into the chest and sit up. As a counter, you can fold forward with your palms on the feet. If your hips do not rest on the floor during the practice of Virasana, you will require a bolster and a block. If you use the bolster, place the bolster behind you and sit on the bolster with your legs extended forward. Bend the right leg, placing the right foot outside the bolster. Bend the left leg and allow the knees to rest on the floor. Keep the knees together, place the palms on the knees and sit for a few moments. To practice Supta Virasana, use a bolster and a block. Place the bolster behind you and place the block a few inches away from the bolster. Sit on the block and extend the legs forward. Bend the right leg and bend the left leg, placing the foot outside the block. Palms on the knees, eyes closed. For Supta Virasana, place the palms behind the buttocks in line with the bolster. Allow the elbows to drop to the floor and the spine to rest on the bolster. Stay here for a few breaths, and to release, hold on to the feet, tuck the chin into the chest and sit up.